Just think about it. When you're at 30, what is it that make you want to take a year or more off professionally? Throw in some serious money you've saved, kiss the guy you've just married goodbye for pretty much every evening for a couple of seasons, and go to class again. It is obviously not the tutoring, not the thick tomes of additional knowledge gained, not a new social experience or an opportunity to be heard, not even the access to a multitude of backgrounds, including those of successful practicing entrepreneurs and investors in faculty and visitings. It is either an opportunity to make a quantum leap in the field you know and have practiced well, potentially even overgrown, or it is a chance to fully change tracks and reinvent the game itself, capitalizing the skills gained elsewhere to take on a totally new entrepreneurial path. Or, and I strongly believe this is my case, an opportunity to lead and succeed by taking the game to a play field that is simply overlooked, and where a more universal skill set and an MBA enhanced ability to see the big picture in zooming can jumpstart an economically significant development. To explain this better, let us step back and look at what my background is. I am a lawyer. I serve as the head of corporate in one of the not so few mid-sized oil services and drilling companies in Russia. Say like this, I have nothing unique to show off, and yet I do. I have meticulously crafted my path through the ranks of junior to mid-level to senior legal officer over the past 8 years, focusing hard on the regulatory, contractual and trade practice rules in many types of trade and tinkering surrounding exploration, drilling, servicing and downstreaming the oil and gas products, still very much dominating the Russian economic outlook for quite enough years to come. If compare the legal aspects in this and many other industries to the organic in chemistry, I had as my primary goal to learn the actual ropes of the ring, the molecular structure, and the containing logic of the lay and design of the matter I have dedicated to working it. My early academic backgrounds in behavioral psychology came in handy when legal grew into corporate and handling laws grew more and more into handling situation. In the last year, the task of my team was to enable our core partner, a Chinese equipment producer, to broach and expand in a market formerly ignorant to the combination of value and flexibility they offered. And we succeeded much more than anticipated, setting an industry standard in at least 2 lines of service. It is often that different functions in an organization go their separate ways, as seen from the manager's view, until he or she hits general management ranks and is left alone on top with the patient knowledge of some of the key disciplines in business that are to be watched at all times: valuation, cost analysis, risk management, communication, or strategy. Thinking of potential weaknesses as seen from my current viewpoint, this is the thing that I want to predict and avoid by building a solid all-around expertise in business and its environment. Here, I should pay special attention to a value-based approach to strategy, resource uptake, and managing expectation as a progress is made. Any experience to date, as well as any personal growth warranted by the described deficiencies, have and will continue to be glued together by value I place cornerstone in my quest to succeed. Hard work and attention to detail. Coming from a small military town deep in Krasnoyarsk area in Siberia, working through most of my earlier school time, I don't have to prove the former. And were it not my permanent zeal for analysis and attention to the ever-changing environment, I would have hardly noticed. What I will explain further, I expect to capitalize upon going forward. To bring it back to where I think I can make a difference, to take a lead, here is what my analysis shows. The field of my industry expertise, oil service, has entered a time of rapid change and is ripe for consolidation. When I say consolidation, I do not necessarily think that the behemoths being Rosneft, Gazprom and the like, vertically integrated oil majors, will have a field day with what is remaining of an independent oil service industry. In fact, there are quite a few things these guys do not want to or not able to approach because there is not always a value added in an elephant taught to dance, as well as there are things they don't meet the rigid criteria of these giants. Without going into unnecessary detail, the business model in the industry can be rebuilt in a such manner that will make good salvage out of the independent parts while offering a premium specialized service to the majors. Knowing the regulations, knowing the trade patterns and adding the solid value based to the model, I'll be able to be instrumental to such a paradigm shift in the industry that will solve for value not evident yet. Miraculously, yet predictably, the same pieces of puzzle already known but realigned into a different, bigger picture will shine. I'm hopeful that from above said is not going to be a difficult derivative to understand as to why Skolkovo. It is international and thus gives the best practice view to many fields not thoroughly analyzed locally. Yet, it is here, and here is where I need to be to retain a constant and close look at my practical objectives. It is more entrepreneurial than many peers, even comparable in cloud of faculty, and entrepreneurial is where I want to be. After over a decade in law, a shift in focus, a much wider angle, will never hurt a lawyer. Yet, the school has proven to be very solid building academically and learn you will, learn it will let you. I have talked to more than one alumnus and the two important features stood out. The learning by doing modus operandi and the unsurpassed. Possibly even the more established US and European schools world. Ability to meet and learn from people whose thoughts and deeds in the eye of the changing economy, society, or business. So, here I am, ready to begin, yet to open up, to share, yet to observe. I know that some things I think now are naive when will be viewed from the review mirror of Skolkovo one day. One of the reasons I came here is to be surprised to just how this happened. At the end of the day, if my view to what I want to do next will change some 180 degrees in just a couple of semesters, I'll be ready to take on the new challenge and glad I have made a decision to approach the school that empower me to think and get out of the proverbial box and to welcome such challenge. I remain confident in my merits, yet hopeful to join the class, and am certainly to be a valuable addition to the group and the process. Thank you.